Central, it's a pleasure, it's a great pleasure and an honor for me to introduce Mrs. Unikca Victor to address you tonight. She is one splendid young lady, and we need Unikca in Parliament to talk on behalf of us in the Paix Bouche constituency. So with a big welcome, let's welcome on stage Mrs. Unikca Anthony Victor.
Thinking of others. This will reward you. Nourish your minds by good reading, constant reading. Discover what your life work is. Work in which you can do most good, in which you can be happiest. Be unafraid of all things when you know you are in the right. I started this journey simply to see the community that gave me so much develop into a modern community with facilities that will enhance the creativity of youth and citizenry as a whole. My goal is to assist in creating an environment where young people can gain their independence, open their own businesses, gain employment, take a vacation, and the role of this government is to ensure that an environment is created where these goals and ambitions can be fruitful. Friends, Team Unikca has expanded time and time again on our plan for employment and the creation of 5,000 jobs in 3 years. We will ensure that young minds are kept engaged. We will ensure that those who desire to continue their education will get this opportunity. We will ensure that music and art becomes part of the curriculum in primary and secondary schools. We must not underestimate the benefits of music in our society, nor the returns that can come from it. We have to stop taking the work of our artists for granted. I come from a musical community. Asha Thomas, anyone? Simples, anyone? And I know that if there were proper marketing techniques and the right contacts were made, these young people would be going places. Team Unikca is committed and we have the capacity. As you know, we work in a team, not as a one-man show. We will ensure the right connections are made in the music industry and the opportunities are created for young artists. As youth, we have to realize that education is key. We will revisit the secondary school programs and ensure that every secondary school caters to the needs of students with different capabilities and different skill sets. We have to place more value in our education system. I look at the Karibishi Primary School and my heart is broken. We must realize that the key for youth development and independence is for youth to educate themselves, and our responsibility is to provide the avenue in which they can do just that. We will provide high-speed internet in all schools. A popular first employment avenue for young people is teaching. I myself taught for a year after college. We must give teachers proper remuneration, which would encourage them to see teaching as a profession and not just as a place you can stay until better comes. A 1% increase is not enough. A teacher should be able to take a mortgage. A teacher should be able to take a vacation without taking a loan. Teachers spend more time with our children in the day. We need to take care of them. This team is dedicated to Telecommunication not only facilitates communication and various economic activities, telecommunication is an economic sector in itself. This sector is one that develops rapidly and must be allowed closely to be on par with our neighbors. It is time we put support system in place so our students can develop their own apps. 15 years ago, we were leaders in telecommunication. We broke the monopoly, and today Antigua has 4G network and we are lagging behind. How is it that Antigua government can convince Digicel and Line to bring 4G, and our government doesn't have the fortitude to do so? It is not too far-fetched to dream of our own Silicon Valley. There are youth who are interested in these fields, but due to lack of support, their creativity is stifled. Team Dominica will make the ICT sector a priority. It will be more than a Wednesday afternoon workshop. There will be a dedicated team to focus on development of that sector because we recognize the impact of ICT. We recognize it is cost efficient and we will benefit other areas of our economy such as agriculture, education, health and tourism. Friends, young people, a country without proper laws and structure cannot progress. Continuous review and study of principles are important. The last general review and compilation of our laws was in 1990. A revision should be done at least every 10 years, and our own is way overdue. But like several other things with this administration, that went unchecked. We must create a system that will govern the behavior and attitudes of individuals. And for that reason, we will advocate for the review of several legislation and advocate for enactment of new legislation in furtherance of a new harmonious society. Even today, this government has succeeded in breaking down every structure in Dominica. It has spent decades building. Welfare department is broken, Ministry of Agriculture is broken, no administrative sector of this Labour Party government is untouched. It is a shame. There is a General Invest Dominica and another Special Invest Dominica in the Prime Minister's office. Sasaye! The micromanaging of ministries must stop. The Permanent Secretary has a role. The Public Service Commission has a role. Why must Cabinet spend so much time determining who should be employed when there is a Permanent Secretary? Are they not permanent secretaries? Are they not competent? Are not the Permanent Secretaries competent enough to determine who should be a clerk in the ministry? Stop micromanaging and fix the economy. That is your primary purpose. And stop blocking qualified citizens because they have a voice and opinion. Young people, I urge you to read. Go hungry for knowledge. Be inspired. Be resilient. Read the papers. Listen to the news. Dialogue. Interact. Critique and access. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and state your opinion. Don't just have a bandwagon or a sea of colors. Do your own research and criticize. In the end, you will make a greater informed decision. None of us are perfect, but we must strive towards perfection. We can dream, we can be ambitious, and the people we elect to lead us are responsible and should enable us to achieve that success, to aspire to achieve. It is not impossible for us to achieve. We can do better, but we need capable, competent, responsible leaders. Do you see competence when you look at this government? Do you see competence when you see the record level of unemployment? Do you see responsibility when you know 27 million state palace being built and our hospital going through termite infestation? You know what? I equate the construction of the state palace to a single woman with 2 children with $150. She's taking the $50, she's going to perm her hair to look pretty, and their children will hungry. That cannot be right. Infrastructure is very important. It is fundamental. But in 2014, your vote cannot be based on a road alone. We can do better and we deserve more. We can do better and change must come. us to come and injure a young lady who is injured immediately.